Since March 15th, nearly a third of our conference has traveled to the border to observe the crisis that Biden has created. By contrast, the top Democrat in charge of the border situation has spent a month avoiding the southern border. We have offered common sense solutions to address Biden's border crisis, but Democrats have chosen inaction. In doing so, I know the Vice President, I think, isn't she going to the northern border? Is it tomorrow? And not going down to the southern border? So because we have so many members have gone, we put together a combination from each trip, not only from what we have seen, what was reported. So if the Vice President will not go, Gary Palmer, our policy director, has put together from each and every trip going through, and I think it's on your chairs as well, so she can learn firsthand of the crisis that has happened based upon their policy. Then they created something on day one by an executive order. They created a crisis at a border. If you go to California, along the border in California, there is a fence that is open. That the mechanism broke, but it cannot be fixed because of the president's executive order. One side's Mexico, one side's the United States. So you have to park a truck there. When I went to El Paso, along the border, to a new processing facility that we built under the Trump administration, and this government, we built it larger than we'd ever think we'd need it, 98,000 square feet. It met capacity that first day I was there. That meant 120 border agents could not be on the border protecting. I went up to Monument 3 to view it for myself, and I asked the border agents the question. They told me that they were capturing people, not just from Central America, but are on our terrorist watch list from Yemen. When I announced that at a press conference, you would think policymakers would say, oh my God, we need to protect our nation. Gallego, congressman on the other side of the aisle, called me a liar, challenged me on Twitter because he has the same approval for security clearance as I do. You had another Democratic congresswoman said I wasn't telling the truth. Day later, when they get the truth, maybe because of COVID and distancing and separation, they haven't been able to get close enough to apologize. They don't have to apologize. I just want them to do their job and protect Americans. In that time frame, we have caught 2 more people from Yemen coming into America, and they weren't together. They're on separate days. And I raised this question with you. Why are they coming here? How are they getting in? Who are they meeting with? And what do they have planned? That has nothing to do with changing the election law to control whether I can get reelected. It has nothing to do with pack the court so they won't find what the laws I passed unconstitutional. It happens to do with the security of this nation. And if the president won't even meet with us about the crisis, but he puts his vice president in charge and the vice president refuses to even go see it, we'll send her firsthand for those who take their job serious and believe in the security of this nation. One terrorist here is too much.